Hey guys, how's it going? Techmo here, and today there's something that I want to talk about that actually pisses me off. I fucking hate NFTs. Really, I fucking hate NFTs. And I also hate cryptocurrency, but we'll get into that on a different episode of the Techmo Show. Anyways, so, Techmo, why the fuck do you hate NFTs so much? Why do you let these things ruin your day? Well, I try not to. I try to avoid NFTs, actually. I try to avoid even looking at fucking NFTs. But they're all over the place on Twitter. Like, god damn! Really? Really? Okay, listen, look. I'm gonna be showing some NFTs. And I want you to tell me how fucking creative this shit is. Alright, awesome. So we got this really cool creative picture of a monkey wearing a soldier's hat with turquoise teeth and eye bandages. Alright, so that's fucking cool. Hey, it's unique. I didn't think that somebody would draw that. Again. And again. And again. And again. And again, 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 and again. What the fuck is this? Amateur hour? Now, am I discrediting the actual art? No, not really. But I am discrediting the fact that you're just copy and pasting line art, recoloring it, and then selling it for exorbitant amounts of money as if it's some unique fucking creation. The funny thing about that creation is that you're not even giving people the rights to really use that image. You're giving people the rights to say that they, in quotes, own the image, when really, they don't. With NFTs, you don't own the shit that you actually buy. You just buy the fact that you can say that you own a fucking hyperlink. But Techmo, aren't NFTs just an advanced way of commissioning? No, they're not. Let me explain why. So a commission goes as follows. Let's say I contact one of my favorite artists, a good friend of mine, Lissy Bum. Alright, so I talk to Lissy Bum, and they're willing to offer, let's say, $60 for commission, okay? Now I want Techmo to be drawn in Lissy Bun's style. So I'm gonna get a personalized image for me. A personalized image that I get to use, and that Lissy Bun still owns, and so we co-optly own that image. So we both have decision power, or we both have the power to make decisions using that art. With the NFT, you invest in a blockchain. Now, with a blockchain, it's not necessarily just like, oh yeah, you pick up, you got your NFT, alright, you now own it. No, it's kind of like Bitcoin. Imagine Bitcoin, but as an image. That's basically what an NFT is. It's a non-fungible token. It's an economic piece specifically for creating commercial art. Now, I don't like the fact that this sort of stuff is being commercialized. Personally, I think that, the person who's making this NFT should fucking stop making NFTs and start getting commissions. I get it, it's more profitable to make an NFT, but then you start draining your fucking creativity. At least that's what I've noticed. I want you to look at this. This is an entire sheet of different NFT styles. You notice anything? You notice how this is still just the same thing that I complained about earlier, where it's a recoloring of the same fucking image over and over and over again? This is NFTs. This is what an NFT is. You're not purchasing something that's personal to you. You're purchasing something that looks like it's personalized for you. Now sure, obviously with buying an NFT, it is kind of similar to getting a commission. You obviously give the details, you obviously tell them what you want, but they'll probably give you the same thing that everybody else has. That's basically it. Now I'm only going to briefly touch up on this when it comes to NFTs. However, another reason why I fucking hate NFTs is its impact on the environment. Now, NFTs in and of themselves are not harmful. It's the payment method that is. Cryptocurrency. You could be using Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, or fucking penis coin. I don't fucking know what they have at this point. Anyways, you could be using one of these, and in turn, you're using so much fucking electricity that you're having the coal power plants run at max capacity. You're having everything run at max capacity for your sorry ass. Listen, I'm not saying I have a small carbon footprint. I live in America. I use a really large rig for video editing, video games, etc., etc. I also run the lights in my house quite often. And on top of that, there are other people that currently live with me that also use electricity. So am I saying my carbon footprint is, like, small? It's small compared to the fucking powerhouse that is a Bitcoin miner, but not really. At the same time, you can't look at me and then blame me when some dillhole is standing around going like, yeah, I've got 123070s in this rig, overclocked, running at the same fucking time to mine a piece of non-existent currency. So yeah, crypto and NFTs suck. We've established this already. Now, what else do you not like about NFTs, Techmo? I hear you wonder. Well, they're cult-like personality. The people who make NFTs and the people who purchase NFTs, number one, are the types of dumbasses that are willing to sit there, jerk themselves off, and then be like, yes, I am a Sigma male. Sigma male entrepreneur grind set. This is the type of person who purchases an NFT. A person who feels like it's a trend to hop on the inherently dangerous and fucking idiotic bandwagon. But that's basically where we are with NFTs. However, there are some people out there, like this motherfucker, who kinda sits around and just says, hey, you know, you're one of us. You're a superior NFT owner. So here's an NFT expert giving housing advice, apparently. Yeah, okay, so imagine this, right? You got this nice-ass fucking Ferrari, okay? You got the smartwatch, you're going into your basement garage, and you're the person telling people how to get a house. What an arrogant asshole, just saying. Unlike you, I'm a hard-working American. I have to wake up at 7 o'clock, get to work a multi-hour morning shift, go to class, and then come back home. Even then, I'm driving an old-ass car from 2001, so it's just as fucking old as I am. And you're gonna come up with this shit? You're gonna come up to me and tell me this is how the future is? You're gonna come up to me and tell me that I should waste thousands of dollars on a pixelated monkey, and this is how I should live my life? Why not get something actually tangible if you're gonna be, you know, handing over large swaths of money like that? Listen, the reason why I hate this so much is because it's, in my views, as a poor person, or as a person who is getting a little bit ahead in life, as opposed to where I used to be when I was a kid, which was really fucking poor. This is kind of a slap in the face. I feel like you're spitting on my shoes right now. This is what really pisses me off, is that I grew up poor, and, my family wasn't doing too well. I'm not going to get into personal details about that, but the only thing I'm really going to say is, I grew up with food stamps. I did. I grew up with food stamps because of how poor I was. I didn't always have the best clothes. I didn't wear, fucking Air Jordans or Nike, fucking anything, really. I always had a maroon hoodie, a black shirt, and some black pants. Now, obviously, I had multiple pairs of black pants and black shirts, but that's basically what was going on. That's basically what happened. When I got my first phone, it was a hand-me-down. It was a Samsung Galaxy Note 2, specifically. And I held on to that forever. I held on to that Samsung Galaxy Note 2 for fucking ages. I had a shitty computer, okay? I didn't feel good recording and playing games at the same time. Editing was a fucking hassle as well. I was using OpenShot Editor, which was a free editing software that was basically just Windows Movie Maker with a night theme. And now I'm using Adobe Premiere. And now I'm using Goldwave and Adobe Audition. And now I'm using all of this software that I now have the money to pay for. And I also have the hardware that I paid for out of my pocket. I paid $950 for this thing. I paid for the GTX 1660 Ti that's in there. I paid for the AMD Ryzen 5 that's in there. I paid for the 16 gigs worth of RAM that's in there, and I feel like I honestly want to upgrade to 32. You get what I'm saying. I spent money on the solid state, the cooling system. I spent money on that, and I built it myself. And I'm damn proud of that. So when I see a bunch of people standing around with pixelated monkeys that they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on, it's kind of a fucking insult. It's kind of a fucking insult to see that and then have them telling me how I should go about owning a fucking house. And another thing, buying a CryptoPunk doesn't mean that you own basically a Rolex. Because honestly, a Rolex is a lot cooler than a 128 by 128 square pixel image of some dude with a long neck and a very, very round chin. And let's be honest here, okay? Let's be honest here. That Rolex is significantly cheaper than a CryptoPunk. Anywho, that's my entire spiel about NFTs. Feel free to shoot me a comment if you have any questions. Make sure you leave some likes and subscriptions as well. And I'll, actually, before I leave, sorry for not posting in a while. I've been in a little bit of a creative, dry spell, ever since I started back up at, college and work. But I still plan on making videos, 100%. I'm actually working on another documentary, which is funny enough. It's a documentary about Valve. I'm not going to disclose too much on it, except for it's in the works, and I'm covering basically the beginnings of Valve up until a certain point in time. So I'll keep you posted with that one. I'm also working on another love-hate relationship with Adobe thing. I'm mostly going to be focusing on Flash specifically for that video because of how impactful Flash was. But yeah, anywho, that's all I've got. I'll see you in the next one. Techmo out.